One thing I have been talking about for the last few weeks is that I was planning on redoing my profile photo, profile picture or whatever. Um, I don't remember exactly when I did it, but I did it earlier this year, sometime during a stream or last year. But I feel like my art's definitely improved enough to the point where I should probably remake it. So for the first bit of this week, I spent time just trying to sort of get better and sort of prep to make one. Now, granted, I don't think I did a very good job, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. You guys can decide how much I've improved since the first one. So, to start out, I began by, trying to look at a bunch of references of art that I was trying to copy, or not really copy, but emulate. That's really how I started the week out, or at least started the day after I uploaded that video. And I got a few references, like what I was saying in the previous video. I was really trying to spend more time just looking at the reference rather than just immediately just trying to use the reference. Like, spend a bit of time just trying to look at what's actually going on in the image before I actually spend time trying to emulate it. I feel like it does to an extent help me process what's going on, but at the end of the day, I feel like I still gotta get more hours on my belt. Now with the set of references I had, I actually started to sort of implement them and try to, copy down what I could. With these three, I was pretty proud of what I ended up with. Granted, two of them are bald and one of them doesn't have hair. Hair is something I'm gonna have to work on, but that's for the future. This is just a sort of intern video before I actually start spending more time with practicing. My favorite one has to be the second one. Well, actually, this one's the third one. The one on the right here is the third one I did. I feel like this one is easily the best one that I did in terms of like the actual head shape, the nose. But my only issue with it is like the eyes. Like, I couldn't get them sort of equal. I guess that's something I'm gonna have to work on. Eyes is also something I'm not very strong with, so it's eventually gonna have to be something I work on. But granted, I do really like that one the most. And then there's aspects of the bottom one that I liked as well. There's aspects of the top one I like them as well, but like overall, the one on the right has to be my favorite. I feel like the head shape isn't an issue for me anymore, but instead of the head shape being a problem, it's now like other features, like the facial features, the head to neck to the rest of the body connection, like stuff like that, where I'm really lacking. Like, before, the head shape was the problem. Like, I wouldn't say the problem, but it was something I wasn't really happy with. But now I'm at a point where it's no longer the thing that sort of makes me look at it and go, ugh. Now it's more just other things. So obviously I have to work on that, and that will be worked on in the future. But it's cool to see the progression from where I was at in the past and see like what aspects I like more now. Now, after I did this, I started working on the profile photo later in the day. I'm gonna put that up. Unfortunately, I didn't record the entire session. I started recording halfway through, and I forgot to turn on time lapse. So there's no time lapse for this. So this is all the recording I have of me making it, and I'm overall pretty happy with the process. It started to look a little bit worse when I cleaned up the lines a bit, but that's normally the case with my art. Like, it normally gets a lot worse once the lines start getting cleaned. In terms of overall, I really like just the way it looks in general. Like, just comparing the two, this one's way better. But again, like the facial features, I was struggling with the eyes. I really liked the right eye, but I couldn't figure out the left one. Like, it really just had me stumped. The nose was okay, but like now looking at it, it's like barely there. Right, the mouth I really enjoyed, but overall, like, I think I'm getting there. It's just a few things I need to tweak before I'm really confident in my work and really confident in my own skills. And this is just natural. Like, you're always going to have the things that you're going to want to improve, the things you're going to want to get better with. And I do appreciate how I'm starting to be able to see like the improvement. Granted, it would be nicer if I improve quicker, but everyone wants to improve quicker. I'm just glad I'm improving, you know? So it's clearly I'm putting the work in, and that should be good enough for me. Now moving forward, this is what I worked on today. I didn't really work on much, as you can see. I kind of wanted to draw, but I didn't really have much drive, so I just like drew what I could and sort of left it at that. Granted, I'm not really opposed to everything that I made today. I did one like sketch of a reference I saw. I really did like it, but I feel like I messed the hands up. But overall, I think I did a pretty good job today. It was just really me. I copied a reference, but for the two heads, I kind of just did. Like, I wasn't really using references for them. The only one I used a reference for was the body. So, granted, it was just me feeling like I wanted to sketch today. I to an extent understand, you know, you just gotta do what you're feeling sometimes, and that's what I was feeling today. I would have loved for me to be feeling a little bit more work, but I don't know, maybe once this video is over, once I've done recording and uploaded it, then I'll be more prone to be working. But for me, I was just like not really feeling the drive to really do much today, unfortunately, you know, so you're not going to feel it every day. One thing I will note is that I do definitely need to spend some time with like just getting a general sense of the what's it called, proportions, because I don't have any real baseline understanding of it. Like, I obviously have general construction, but I can't really, like, you tell me to put a character together. The last few videos, the last video I did, I think I did a video where it showed me drawing. You could tell, like, I never get it right the first time, and there's nothing wrong with getting it wrong, but normally I have to like box select and then just move the body around, which is normal, granted, but I want to get better at just doing it from the rip. So I'll have to work on that. Obviously, that'll be coming soon. But overall, this one isn't that bad. Anything I would improve, the head's pretty kind of scuffed, I'm not gonna lie. Granted, I didn't really have that much space when I was working with it, but I would definitely improve that. The hands, they're kind of interesting to look at, I'm not going to lie as well. But again, I'm not really hating too much. So that pretty much covers what I did over the last few days. Like, overall, I think it's alright. I could have made a few more improvements, but I do think I'm pacing myself relatively well. So we'll see. The next video is going to be me actually spending some time practicing. Well, not really practicing, studying. So that's what I'm planning on doing for the rest of this week. I don't know when that video will come out. I'm hoping that it comes out next week, like Monday. But we'll see. I don't know how long do you guys your studies normally last. Anyone who has like information on how I should, go with what my mind space should be and what I should be looking for in terms of while I'm studying, please let me know. Because like I've said I'll do it, but I never really commit to it. This is the first time I'm gonna really commit to it, especially since I'm not streaming or anything. It's just gonna be me like just studying for the next few days. I would love to get your input on what I should be looking for, what I should be doing to sort of ensure that I'm spending the best time, the highest quality time. Any videos that I should be looking forward to. In particular, I was going to be actually spending some time on anatomy, but not specifically anatomy. It's going to be a mix of me just doing anatomy in more in depth, and then like proportions, so that I have more of a foundation. Because it's one thing I've been noticing, it's been really annoying me where like I know what I'm doing to an extent, but I want to have more confidence in myself so that I can like doubt myself less. Another thing I need to do outside of that is just actually stick to it. I'm not really gonna be doing too much input. I might update you guys during it, but it's just gonna be mainly a time for me to actually focus, actually get some work done. If you guys have any advice or videos I should watch, please let me know. I'm gonna go through the backlog of videos I've been suggested over the channel, because I can see all the comments, so I'll check those out. But overall, it's just gonna be interesting because I keep saying I'm gonna do it. This is the first time I really am going to do it. Then again, like I said, there's no guarantee when the next video is going to come out. I might do a small update if it takes me a while, but the next video is coming out once I get a decent amount of work done, or not really work to show, but sort of just to help myself understand it. I normally especially with school and like math and stuff, not understanding math isn't the same, but like in general with stuff, not just math, with concepts, it's easier for me to understand what I'm doing if I can explain it to somebody else. So that's normally what I'm going to be looking forward to as I move forward. If I can get to a point where I can understand and explain what I'm learning, then I feel like I'm good enough to make a video on it. So obviously that's probably not going to be anytime soon. I doubt it's going to be a week. Now that I've said it out loud, I doubt it's going to be as soon as Monday. Like that might take me a month. So we'll see. Obviously I want to upload next week, but there's no guarantees. I'll let you guys know what it's looking like in the future. When I say future, I mean like maybe 2 days. But overall, I think I'm doing alright. I'm not really minding too much. I'm just enjoying my time. I'm just enjoying, spending time. I'm actually getting more drawing done, and I feel like my sketches are getting a little bit more consistent in the sketchbook. So overall, I think it's a net positive. I don't know how far I'm in this thing. I think I'm almost 50%. I thought I'd be done this thing so quickly, but it's been lasting me. Probably because I've been inconsistent. Well, yeah. Anyways, thank you very much for watching the video. I think I'm gonna put some more until then on the screen for this section. It's just me talking. But yeah, I don't know. Comment if you have something to say, like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to, or unsubscribe or dislike if you have something to say. I'm down to listen. Yeah, I'm just having fun. There's nothing really I wanted to say today. Like last time I had something to say. Today I don't really have too much to say. I've been just sitting here. One thing I will say, actually, I've been having a massive art struggle. Like I've been drawing, but like in terms of all art aspects, because like I know I've shown you guys my other stuff I do when I'm bored. I've just been struggling to just make anything. I haven't been able to make any music. I haven't been able to do photos. I've just been like struggling. So I don't know, maybe me spending time to study will fix that. I've just been super lazy, super lack of motivation. I've been surviving on a peanuts and grapes and peaches diet like the last few days. Like that's basically what I've been eating. I haven't been eating anything. I've just been peanuts, peaches, grapes, and maybe some lemonade. That's practically been it. So I don't know. Maybe something's up. Another thing is I've just been sort of lacking motivation to just do, not really art in particular. Like I have enough motivation to get me to do something like that, but like just to do stuff that I want to do. When a roadblock hits me, I just stop. You know, like I don't push through the roadblocks. I'm just like letting the roadblocks have their way with me. So I'm not really having fun, if you could say it. Not with art in particular. This isn't like me talking about art. This is just mainly me talking in general. I'm just not really having fun right now. So we'll see what it is. Anyways, appreciate everybody who watched this far. You know, it's a pretty long video. I don't know when the next one will be at, but you know, I do appreciate all the stuff you guys do for me. Anyways, thank you guys very much. Hopefully you guys have a great day, good evening, good morning, good night, whatever it is. And I will see you in the next one.